Okay, welcome back to the second part of Beyond Exile. This title is called The Face of Pythagoras. Frank and Aaron and their dog have just driven up to the city of Eugene, Oregon. And she's enrolled at the University of Oregon. And we're going to see where our crew goes. Let's see if we can go north. And that takes us to the University of Oregon campus. Nothing to do at this time. We can go south. And this takes us to the house at 619 Onyx Street, which her father rented for her to live while she's at school. Nothing happening here. Let's try going north again. And we can see there's a new exit going west on campus. And the campus bookstore here in the courtyard green, it says, he knows the Chinese when they invent eight-legged poetry. He feels this space, calling that character over. He's been working for months on nature sketches. And at the top, you are Frank. So we're now Frank on his own in this part of the story. He goes east. And now back at the house on Onyx Street. Heraclitus and Aaron are there at the house. There's a breakfast table, and graph paper and magic markers are present. And Frank says, or it says for Frank, and now he's ready to be the way. He unwraps the graph paper and lines up the magic markers. So let's look at what the graph paper is. Designed with math students in mind, but can have other purposes. Okay, we'll take that. And these magic markers, it says cheap art supplies. Let's take the magic markers. The breakfast table. Nothing happens when you look at it right now. Okay. Let's use the magic markers on the graph paper and draw on it and see what happens. So here's, you take the magic marker on graph paper. It's late June in Eugene. He has the bright morning sun at 30 degrees, slanting across the breakfast table. He has mind transforming itself into pure information. The complete history of human life without the interpretations or interpolations of a mother tongue. It's knocking, it's here. And so he looks at the breakfast table. He looks at the kitchen window, the view. So he drops the connection from brain to hand, lets the numbers rise from the boiling iron at the swimming center of the earth, and drops perfectly into the squares on the lime green page. And that would be the graph paper, the lime green page. So now it looks like he's created a book of numbers. Let's look at that. The book contains the lime green pages of graph paper. Okay. Let's take the book of numbers. See, each symbol is magnetically imprinted with the face of Pythagoras. All creation is volcanic, Frank says to a future Frank. There's no writer, there's no writing, there's only position, that rare and intricate moment when one leg of the mystery feels like dancing with the other seven. And that concludes Chapter 2 of Beyond Exile, The Face of Pythagoras. We're going to pause the game here and resume Chapter 3.